Hello. Kind of off to the side right now because I did not go upstairs this time. Here we go. How you doing? Turn on my, make sure this is working properly. There we go.
Everybody agreed that segregation was the worst thing this country ever did.
Yeah. Sorry about this guy being in the background here. I'm trying to do the thing. This laptop lags. It's from 2017. I'm doing great. How about yourself? What the frick? I've been running late on lives these past few days. Hey, 3 people, what's up? I know. Yeah. Same. I've also been running late. I want to order some fries. Ain't it? Popeye's fries will probably do you better than McDonald's fries. I just heard some really bad shit about McDonald's fries. I don't know if it's true, but I don't mind just taking somebody's word on that one. I can just not eat McDonald's fries. Because free Palestine. This stream is not sponsored, by the way. I'm allergic to McDonald's fries also. Awesome. Great thing to be allergic to. Now it says there are 0 people in here. person has a good day. Oh no, it's one person. Hello. And this is YouTube. We can just say Free Palestine.
Everybody agreed that segregation was the worst thing this country ever did.
Let me see here. All right. And really, there's stuff you can say on TikTok. It's just, it'll get you shadow banned. You won't get banned, but you'll get shadow banned. All right. Right. Oh, there's 4 people in here. How y'all doing? YouTube has a serious lag on letting me know when there's people in here. It's a really good idea to comment when you come in, so I know to say hey to you. How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? There's 3 people in here. Hello. Good old kind of mukbang life. I know that people don't like seeing people eat on live unless they're aware it's a mukbang. So I'm keeping it off screen while letting y'all know that I'm here. F Freak, are you still there? Alright. I hate school. Hello. Hey, Drew. Oh. Yeah, I'm done eating. Now I can totally focus. Drew, what book are you reading right now? Can you talk? Yes, I can. As evident by me talking right now. Oof. Why do you want me to say that? Oh, hello. 6 people? 5 people? Drew, what book are you reading? Just finishing study guide for on contradiction. Right on. Bye bye. That was fun. There are weirdos on YouTube. It's like they count on being obscure. They're not like the weirdos on TikTok. The weirdos on YouTube are a different kind. I tell you what, I'm gonna post my Cash App and my Venmo, and you can pay me $5, and I'll say what you want per $5 per line. Voice acting is not free. Still on volume 3 of Mouse Selective Works. Get a job and work. Make me. Tough guy. It's easy to shout orders to somebody on the internet, but what are you actually gonna fucking do about it? And we're finishing up Medical Apartheid. Yeah, Medical Apartheid was... I listened in a little bit of a Medical Apartheid, and that's just rough. Like, it's like stuff that people of color already knows happens to us, and poor white people already knows happens to us. But to see it vocalized and recorded. Like I'm glad that exists. It's just like it's too painful. And it's painful because I know it could happen to me. I'm sorry. It's easy to be a tough girl on the internet. It's easy to be an asshole, gender neutral term, on the internet. It was deep. Yeah, it is. Yeah. That's rough. It's good for white people to learn. Yeah. Because, like, the system that's made to hurt black and brown people is made to also, like, hurts poor white people, like, in the crossfire or the ricochet or whatever you want to call it. But, like, since the system is designed to keep black and brown people in poverty, the white people who are also in poverty are also going to be affected by it. This message is held for review. Let's see about it. Chicken and watermelon? Okay. So, another moderator just handled this. Okay. So I'm sure you think chicken and watermelon is very cute. I'm not sure what Drew did to your comment. But the history behind chicken and watermelon is black people started farms after slavery was legally abolished in a way. And white people went on to disparage their I did nothing, I promise. It gave me a message saying another moderator is already handling it and you're the only one in here. So yeah, the whole watermelon thing is because white people tried to disparage former slaves and former descendants of slaves' watermelon farms. And the whole chicken thing is just because chicken is a cheap meat that poor people, including poor white people, ate, but somehow got tacked on to black and brown people. Yeah, that is weird. It's like I don't know what's up with that, but so yeah, the whole chicken and watermelon thing, yeah, it's all about how white people did everything in their power to disparage black people. And really, after learning that, chicken and watermelon don't really mean anything to me. Like, do I like chicken and watermelon? Hell yeah. And now I eat watermelon for historical reasons, knowing that my ancestors were disparaged for trying to grow it. So yeah, I'm down with chicken and watermelon. And also, I ate chicken today, but I'm more of a beef person. Although red meat isn't good for you. Hey Aaron, what's up? Although red meat isn't good for you. Too much red meat will give you gout. But chicken is cheaper and more accessible. So yeah, I eat chicken. So yeah, when you actually educate yourself on how horrendous white people are, the whole chicken and watermelon thing really kind of does a 180. Canned chicken? What about canned chicken? See, this isn't TikTok. I can definitely tell you how racist you are. White people are the fucking worst. They really are. And you don't have nearly as many liberties as you have on TikTok. Canned chicken is accessible for us. Well, I'm talking about back in the day, back when the whole chicken and watermelon stereotype was new. The watermelon part came from black people, from former enslaved Africans' watermelon farms that white people tried to disparage and make the black people making the watermelon farms look inferior. And the whole chicken thing is just because chicken was a cheaper meat to be able to eat. And everybody ate it, including poor white people. But somehow it got tacked on as a negative stereotype to black people, which is also something that white people manufactured. So, yeah. I didn't hear that first part. You're okay. You probably scrolled up and saw somebody posted chicken and watermelon emojis, and I was explaining to that person that about the history of the watermelon of the former African enslaved people's watermelon farms, and how chicken is just a cheaper meat to eat. And white people decided that it's something that you should make fun of black people for, even though poor white people were also eating it. Such a stereotype. I mean, like, let's really talk about it. Let's talk about people eating food turning into a stereotype, right? Because when it happens to Asian people, it's because of the food that is, like, in their diet that's indigenous to their land. And when it happens to black people, it's because of watermelon farms and cheap meat, right? But like, and I say that, and on the other hand, the whole white people with the raisin potato salad thing, like, so I don't make fun of people's food. I don't participate in any of it either way. But like, when I see other black and brown people doing the whole white people chicken potato salad with the raisins and shit, I'm like, okay, have fun. White people fear black excellence. White people fear black people. It doesn't even matter. We don't even have to do anything. We really don't. I noticed to have a wrench. Thank you. You're welcome. I wish I could guess. I wish you could too. I am also I'm gonna start experimenting more with live me. It's just I'm already like set up here. But if you wanna get on Live Me Plus and make a Live Me account, we can experiment with that together later on today or later on this week. And then next week I'm going to be at Cameron's, so we have plenty of time to experiment with that. But I think that right now maybe you would have more time since you're live banned on TikTok. So like while you're sitting that round out, it would be a good idea before you jump back into the ring. Okay, well, BRB, just listening, you're good. But yeah, you would be able to guest on Live Me. Brandy told me that if somebody bans you on Live Me, you get banned for real. If they ban you on Live Me, they ban you in real life. But I'm gonna try it anyway because I'm not afraid of getting banned. And also, you can just make another account. I mean, if TikTok has taught us anything, you can just make another account. But they're more strict. If they ban you, you're gone. And I would like to think that they have a good appeal process if they're going to be that strict. I'm going to just trust that. My own hunch. But there's no guarantee that's a thing. But like on Live Me Plus, you also get away with a lot. So we'll see what happens. Maybe we spread communist propaganda there. Exactly. Like, why is all the communist propaganda just piling up on YouTube? That's what I don't understand. I mean, YouTube, on TikTok. And TikTok is just, like, TikTok isn't banning people for talking about communism, though, right? TikTok is banning for people that talks about all the other things that communism goes into, like white supremacy and imperialism and stuff. And you can say the N-word on TikTok. I don't think you can say the N-word on YouTube. I think I will get banned if I say all the stuff that I said in that TikTok live on here. And I uploaded the VOD, and I'm honestly surprised the VOD is still there. Let's do it. Hell yeah. I'll check in with you about when's a good time tonight. Hello, 7 people. My goodness. Um, but yeah, we can definitely get together on that when I'm done here, and I'm usually on live for at least an hour. I need to find an IRL communist org. I take it you don't want to do. It's called PS. Isn't Claudia De La Cruz running under PSL? But like the thing is called something else, or is it called PSL everywhere? Fucking pumpkin spice latte. Oh, y'all please like the live. It does matter, even though you can only like it once. It does matter. And it's not letting me set up another thing when I log in on my tablet. Let me just try to. Let me see what happens if I just do this. Hopefully my live source doesn't switch. Yeah, but they're not in Louisiana. Oh, Louisiana doesn't have a PSL? Can I get into my own live? Need to do some IRL practice. Praxis. I know what you mean. Okay. Oh, sweet. I can do this. Back. Welcome back. But will it let me make a poll? It will let me comment though. And that's a lot of what I need. I think I have to make a poll on my phone. Aaron, would you please like the live if you already haven't? I'd appreciate it. Well, that's fine. Drew is in Louisiana. From Colorado to Louisiana. We proud. Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate you. Oh, the chat is lagging on my tablet. I kind of like how TikTok has its own emojis. I keep saying TikTok. I like how YouTube has its own emojis. Alrighty. Does have an anarchist library. Oh. Okay. I'm not surprised. In Louisiana, you're not in Shreveport. That's where I'm from. But Shreveport has a black armed militia that can pop up at any given time if leftists are ever in trouble. Because Louisiana gun laws, it's very underrated how Louisiana gun laws are very fucking similar to Texas gun laws. People don't talk about that shit. But yeah, anybody can have a gun in Louisiana. Yeah, Aaron, are you an anarchist? Oh yeah, y'all tap the emojis on the side too if you're liking what you're seeing. All interaction does matter. I appreciate y'all. Yes, I'm a Marxist Leninist Maoist. Yes, I am. Oh, Aaron, I didn't know you're an anarchist. Well, I never asked, right? I'm attracting a lot of anarchists. Hey, Trip, what's up? I'm not exactly sure, but I lean queer anarchist. That's cool. I'm doing great. How are you, Trip? Um, what? There's cats in a box on here. I'm alright. That's good. Oh, there's hand washing emoji. We need hand washing emoji, and there's oh my gosh, elbow bump. Something tells me that these emojis are very COVID inspired. Yeah, these are super cute, aren't they? And they look even better on the phone. You can tell that these emojis are very COVID inspired. Is that a baby crowd surfing? Dog, is that a baby crowd surfing? That looks like a baby crowd surfing because those hands are big and that body is small. I love this. Emoji party. Trip, how is your day going? Hello, six people. What's up? Oh, the tea. Show me the tea. Aaron, feel free to join in the emoji party. We're being leftist goofs. Spam. Trip, do I know you? You don't have to leave if I don't know you, but I'm asking like if you're Bex or Marissa or somebody. Ooh, cute little tulip. Cute. Oh wait, that's not a tulip. It has a stamen. I'm Trippy. Oh, Trippy, hey. Thank you for coming over to the YouTube channel. How are you? Boop. Hey, I'm not used to YouTube lives. Nice. It's a lot less screaming. There is live together on YouTube, but you have to set that up before you go live because somebody else has to connect with you. You send, but it's easy to do. YouTube did make it easy to do. They send, you have a link to send the other person so they can go live with you. Um, and on YouTube, you have to have 1,000 subscribers to go live. Like it used to be 1,000 subscribers on TikTok across the board, but then they like lessened the threshold for guesting and being able to turn on your camera. But on YouTube, it's still you have to have 1,000. Um, but like if you have 1,000, the other person has 1,000. You send them the link and you can go live together. I'm locked out of my YouTube. It's for the best. YouTube is a cesspool. Um, I keep switching YouTube and TikTok. TikTok is a cesspool. And I'm glad that I'm able to go live over here because really it's way more chill going live on YouTube because it's set up like this. It's a lot less pressure, but it would be cool to be able to let people up for people who want to do that. But on Live Me, you can start going live and getting paid right when you sign up, which is probably why they're super strict. That would, to me, that explains why they're super strict, because you can go live and start earning as soon as you sign up, because that's what the platform is for. It's just like Chatterbait. Um, you can just go live. You sign up, you go live, and you start earning. But Chatterbait has a horrible fucking threshold. On Chatterbait, you need to make 500 points or whatever. Oh no, the gifts that you get need to add up to $50 before you can cash out. And I think they only pay out once a month. And what TikTok has going for it is that it has a threshold, but it still has a low threshold. A lot of people just buy 1,000 subscribers for TikTok, and then after you have 1,000 subscribers, you can go live and start earning. I knew what you meant. Right on. Uh, yeah. And a lot of people haven't heard of Live Me. Like, that's what YouTube has going for it, right? Because everybody knows what YouTube is. But not a lot of people have heard of Live Me Plus. So I feel like it'll be hard to get people to convince people to go over there. But right now, I'm just chilling with Aaron, Trippy, and Drew. We chilling. Oh, Trippy, would you please like the live? Even though you can only like the live once on YouTube, likes do matter, and so does tapping the emojis. But really, on YouTube, you can only like the live once. But the little, I like that they did this. Oh gosh, I can turn this into the. I can change my layout to this, where everything is on the side like that. I love that. I've been tapping the emojis. I mean, that also counts as interaction, but liking is different. You still like the way you like on other YouTube videos. But tapping the emojis is also great and fun, and it does count as interaction. Drew is true, mini rhyme. Yes. But how do you like it? I like going on YouTube a lot. It's a lot more manageable, and I get to say whatever I want to people. I get to say whatever I want to people on YouTube as long as I'm not being slanderous. Like, this is not TikTok. Somebody came in here earlier trying to do chicken and watermelon emojis, and I explained to them the history. Thank you for the like. And I explained to them the history of chicken and watermelon and how those things became stereotypes, and that person promptly left. But unlike TikTok, I can't say slurs on here. I know that when I start saying slurs, I get in trouble. Um, I posted a live. It's the last TikTok live that I have posted on this account. So, like, you can't miss it. And it also has this video contains slurs in the description as a warning. And it's a live where I ended up talking about how you can say slurs on TikTok. You can't talk about white supremacy, you can't talk about white privilege, and you can't talk about imperialism. You can't talk about anything that will challenge the status quo, but you can say all kinds of slurs on TikTok. I did not get in trouble for that. I still have live access. I have lost live access for talking to white people about police brutality. I still have live access on that account where I said all those slurs. And then I got like a little subsidized warning when I started talking about white supremacy and imperialism. So yeah. Surprised face. But for real. And you can go. When I'm done here, I definitely suggest y'all go watch that video. You will see me say all those slurs and still be on live for another 10 minutes at least. And then when I left on my own. I can still go live on that account where I had that live right to those slurs. I'll put the name of that account in the chat. Yeah, I said pretty much every. Well, I didn't say every slur, but I said enough slurs, especially the big one, like the N word, which I can say anyway because I'm black. But like, if I said that on YouTube, I'd probably get in fucking trouble. Yeah, for real. I like the little surprised emojis too. But even though I can't start a poll on my tablet for whatever reason, I could probably start one on my laptop. But my laptop and my tablet are doing two different things anyway. But what I can do is filter. I can filter it up. And then all of YouTube's filters are just a bunch of light filters. And YouTube gives you the ability as the host to cut highlights where you want to cut them instead of going live and then getting off live and then going to see the preset highlights that TikTok cut based on your most gifts, what gifts you got, and or your most views at whatever point in the live. I mean, you can still go through the live yourself and cut highlights, but it's just easier to go ahead and be able to cut the highlight while you're live. I know, right? Y'all dig this? I like this. Start a poll. It just really sucks that... Oh, okay. Cool. Ask the community a question. How are y'all doing today? And Trippy, I do appreciate you coming through. Reading time. Love you. See you later. All right, Drew. Thanks for coming through. They gotta read. Gotta go read. Gotta keep them brain juices pumping. Reading is fundamental. Yeah. What? I think what I'm drinking might be making me lightheaded, but I don't know what it is. Thank you so much for the emoji reactions. I love that. It's just cool to see them on the side of the screen. People are like, yes. And the algorithm's going to be like, yes. Hello, 8 people. We're talking about leftism. Being a leftiste. Oh. Drop my tings. I know, right? But yeah, in the meantime, my doctor said that my levels have evened out, and basically that means I no longer have hypothyroidism. So I'm feeling great about that. Um, yeah, I know, right? And I think that the adjustment might be causing other adjustments in my body. Like, I've also been feeling kind of lightheaded, and I I don't know what's up with that. I guess I just need to eat more or something. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but feeling lightheaded can also be a sign of iron deficiency. But they no iron deficiency showed up in my blood work, so it might just be a matter of a lack of hydration.
Yeah.
There's a lot of big and small things that um, dizziness can be. But since the blood work came out, we know a long list of what it isn't, and we know that it's nothing life threatening. 2 votes, nice. Um, yeah. Oh, and there's something else I wanted to talk about. So, I'm trying to make friends as an alternative black person. And I thought about something today, like the difference between punk, goth, and emo. Not to say that those are the only 3 alternative things. When people think alternative, they do think dark, occult, those 3 things I mentioned. But like hippie is also alternative, boho is also alternative. Like there are light themed alternative things. It's just people don't really think about those. But the difference between goth, emo, and punk, and then on the other side of that, the difference between bohemian and hippie. There is a difference. So goth, emo, and punk, I think that the difference in aesthetic between goth and emo and punk is band shirts. And then there's different levels of goth, right? But then, like, when it comes to the difference between emo and punk, the difference is tattoos and piercings for the most part. For the most part. It's not definite, but for the most part. Hello, 6 people. What's up? And anybody can feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. And I think that the difference between all 3 of those things is musical taste. Like the main components of a person's musical taste. Since goth, emo, and punk are very different musical genres. Or you could have somebody that's just into it for the aesthetic. They have the aesthetic and they have the mindset, but they don't necessarily vibe with the music, and that's fine too. Because the mindset between goth, emo, and punk are generally the same. And it mostly adds up to being anti-capitalist. If you're doing it right. And on the other side of that is the difference between, I'm just going to pick these 2, even though there's plenty of alt. I'm going to pick these 2. Like I said earlier, hippie and bohemian. For me, hippie is more polyester based and bohemian is more earth based. Correct me if I'm wrong. Um, Bohemian is also more black and brown, whereas hippie is more white. So that's pretty much all I have to say about that. If anybody else has any input, feel free to give your input. I don't know if it actually does. When I replay this, I think the chat will also replay. Oh, people are like, what are you going on about? There's 2 people in here now. I'm going on about what, Apple? Who's in here? Can I see who's in here? Oh, I can't see who's in here like I can on TikTok. Okay. All right. Unhinged pastor? What the fuck? Weird. Hello, 3 people. I'm gonna be on for a few more minutes. I feel for all my lightheadedness, it's probably best for me to lay down. I should definitely take it a lot easier than I've been taking it. I got pain spray. Bam. Okay. Oh. Oh, it's just hard to do the first few times. Okay. Alright. I had to leave. My phone is acting up. Not Fox News calling us. Not Holy Month. Calling Holy Month Ramadan. What? Well, I guess I should read something because it's not good. It's just a whole. It's a big chunk of time of not saying anything, so. See if I find something to read. Oh, Space Cowboy is live now. No wonder there are people in here. Anybody ran the Space Cowboy? Oh, Vernon's live too. Hell yeah. Crackleberry versus Waffle House. No. YouTube search my stats now. 10 minutes. Oh wow, Jack grew his hair all the way out. Okay. Why is it not pulling up this man's video? What the fuck? Why is Charlie's video not coming up? And that's literally the name of the damn video. Oh my god, this is horrible. ProZD made a video about how bad TikTok's search bar is now, and this is tragic. Penguins Zero made a video titled Unhinged Pastor, and I put Unhinged Pastor into the search bar and it didn't come up, and then I put on all the filters. As of right now, the video is 19 hours old, so I put in today because that's supposed to count for 24 hours. And I put in all the other qualities of the video, like it's a video, it's between 4 and 20 minutes long. Haha, we see what you did there, 420. And I even added in upload date, and it's not pulling up Penguin's video. What the actual fuck? YouTube is suffocating itself, and I'm here for it. Oh, hello, 3 people. This is weird how YouTube is this bad. Because the search bar is what YouTube is for. So I guess they're abandoning their proper function to try to catch up with TikTok, when really that's not what people want. People want to find their damn video and what they're looking for. I bet if I searched it in Google, it would just come up Unhinged Pastor. no, it's not. Okay, let me just put in penguin. Penguins. I wonder why Charlie. Well, Charlie's channel is old, so he's one of those people that has to deal with branding. He has to make a brand out of a username that is probably no longer relevant to his interests. So I guess he could have changed. I don't know. Oh yeah, he can change it now if he wants. We have the ability to change our usernames. Penguins 0. Oh, there it is. And it's a picture of when people thought he was Jesus. Oh, I know what I was doing wrong. Okay, this is me. Let me see if I do that right, if it'll work. Oh. Did we get a new... No, we didn't. Okay. Oh, it's been an hour. Okay. All right, thank y'all to everybody who tuned in. I'll see you next time. But I think... Well, let me do this first. I want to see if this will work. Even though it doesn't change the problem that ProZD had. Because ProZD is right. But even with that mistake, it should have still done it. Oh, okay. It did it, though. You type in the title of the video when... Okay. Alright, but go watch ProZD's video to see what ProZD said. Because he got different results from what I just got. But yeah. Alright, now I'm gonna go. Because now I've been online for an hour. So thank y'all for tuning in. Until next time. See you tomorrow at like 6 or 7. It might snow, so I might not go to the thing I wanted to go to.